Monday. Perfect. And then I'll put the welding helmet on. So I've just had the barnet cut and I'm down at Asgood Engineering. How you doing, mate? I'm loving your haircut, isn't it?
How you doing, bro? You can still carry it off. Only just.
I just had one.
How much does yours cost?
Something red.
Mine's nothing. I'll get my daughter to do it.
Does it? Oh, Rich!
Very cheap.
How you doing? So I'm a bit late. Most of the barbers was full. You did,
Yeah.
So I'm greeted by Rich with a pair of shock absorbers. This heat for the exhaust.
Wrap, yep.
It's fantastic, mate.
Keep it cool underneath that bonnet when you put sides on it, and on the shrew when you're sat next to the exhaust.
They're that long, the exhaust.
Fair enough.
I'll tell you what this would go on. There's a comma. I'm wrap this all round the comma because that's the place I want to keep the heat down. It's going to want to get hot on it in the middle there.
Definitely.
Don't you want any of this, Rich? You're right, mate. You feel a little...
Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm clearing out. Not been well, so I'm having to clear out. People that had the container before it were clearing out.
That's a fuse as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do. These are bloody handy. The ones you buy on eBay are these, right? You buy...
And the ends fall off.
You buy 10 for a tenner or something, and they disperse, and they end up blocking it up. Excellent, thanks, mate.
Welcome.
Now, the reason I'm down here today, if you watched the last episode, you would have seen me starting to set up the calipers on the comma. Now, Rich has a big laser cutting table. Should we go and have a look at it?
Let's have a little look.
Hello, Steve.
Hello, Brian. Right.
How you doing, mate?
Yeah,
and Steve's driving the machine, aren't you?
Driving the machine, yeah.
Let's have a look through the window. Look at the size of it. So what do? You draw it all into here?
Draw it in there, put it in what we want, and then, yeah, just press start. Put the material on, press start.
So say someone wanted a bracket, they would send it, just a drawing of it?
Anything we work from, as you can see, sketches will receive proper like CAD drawings. That's a printout of one.
Yeah.
And we can work from anything. We can draw it up on the system, straight away onto the machine and start cutting.
How do you go about pricing with this? Is it all individual bespoke? Because it's all bespoke jobs?
Yeah. If it needs folding, it'll go over to the press brake.
Look at the size of that brake. There's Dave again.
It's me again.
Looking like a chicken. Rooster Dave. Rooster Dave, and you've got this massive box folder. Look at that.
It's a 4 metre long beam, can push out 200 tonnes worth of pressure.
Really? They can get it cut out over here. Come over here, Dave will fold it up like a box. Won't you, Dave?
Just like that.
Just like that. Is it actually a laser?
Laser. LEDs.
LEDs?
Yeah, it's an LED box around there that's
Really?
concentrated down to a fine beam. Wow. And the lenses and stuff like that.
This installs 200 grand.
A lot of money, but
Yeah.
I suppose you can take any design and go, I want 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
And it'll just do it for you.
Yeah.
Does it optimise sheets as well? So if you give it an 8x4 sheet and say, I want... Is this AI driven?
No.
No, it's me driven.
Steve driven.
Yeah.
Stephen.
I think this is brilliant for anyone like me who's building. You see how much I use grind disc, and it's brutal, and it's noisy. To be honest, if you could work out a cut list of say 4mm items, all your front axle, all your it's all done for you. It takes all the headache out of it, doesn't it?
I've done gaskets on here where people have come with like a cardboard cutout of a gasket.
We've got one today.
Yeah, well, fancy that.
Neil,
That's good then.
Yeah, no, Neil wants. He's given me. Yeah, Model T one. What I've done is I brought items as well, so I'm not very good at measuring. I don't really.
That's fine. That's fine.
I don't
if
really
someone
measure.
Isn't sure, bring us what you've got. Tell us how you want it to fit together. You know, we'll put the verniers on it. We'll measure it. We can sketch out. We could even do, you know, a thinner template type piece to show that it works before we cut and for thicker material.
That's a good idea.
So, yeah.
That's a really good idea. Why didn't I think of that one, Rich?
Well, you know,
I'll be here
we've
for
got to be
dancing.
here for a reason, haven't we?
Yeah. I'm going to pull the stuff in and show these boys because you'll get to see exactly how this machine works and how Steve goes about putting it in. But I think for any of you guys out there building, this is a bloody must.
Oh, definitely, yeah. If you want bespoke stuff, it's the ticket.
Now I'm getting Dave to measure it because you all know how crap I am at measuring. What do you reckon, Dave?
And I've got my 99p glasses on, so it all should be good.
Can you do a cockerel noise at all?
170 mil.
170.
Yeah.
That's 170 mil to the outside. Is that one, which should be 98.45.
It's Formula One.
What is this? A clutch?
Front disc brake.
Oh my god, it's so light. What are these made of?
Fibre.
Look at that. All vented. This is as light as a feather. And this is Formula One.
Formula One.
How have you got on, Rich?
My nephew works for Haas Formula One.
Oh, does he?
They make a little wall clock out of them, I think.
That's a good idea, isn't
A
it?
bit different. So, yeah.
Yeah.
How are we getting on, Dave?
120 PCD.
Nah, it's not. It's 5 inch.
Yeah, but if he's got a laser, he'll want it in mil.
It's 127 then. 5 by 127.
That's 120, mate. That is no way 127.
Really?
Unless these verniers are out. I'll tell you what, Brian, these are 127.
Are they really?
Yeah, they are.
There you
You
go.
won't listen to him, you will you?
Look what he's got over here, look. Look at that. Do you remember this? There's another one down there as well. He's got some axles down here as well.
There it is.
You saw how quick that was?
Yeah, you know which way it's going round and all.
Well, it's just as long as it lines up with the holes. So what Steve's done here is because we're going off this template, he's made a little skinny gash one first because it's going to be coming out of that 10 mil and he wants to get it just right on that first. There you go, look at that. Now you tried cutting that out of 10 mil. That is unreal, isn't it? That is dead square, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, nice and sharp.
Excellent.
Not sharp end.
Wheel spaces, these are. Look at that. We're going to try it out. There we go, look at that. Well done, Steve.
Nice.
Look at that, perfect.
Jobs are good.
We're all cooking.
Nice little set of spaces for you.
Brilliant, thanks a lot, mate. That goes straight onto here. Let's put that. That goes straight onto there, you look. Look at that, that is, the 10 mil was perfect. And then your studs have come through here. So that sorted that puppy out. And this will go on where this would have fitted. And then we just need to weld the plate onto here. And Rich, we have brakes, brother.
We've done it, Matt.
We've got them. How cool is that?
You'll be rolling by the end of the week.
I've had a bit of good news this morning whilst I've been spending my time down here with Rich at Asgood's. A guy gave me a message after the video and he's got a hub for me, which he's given me. Which is, how
Really
cool
good.
is that?
Really good.
The guy's got a comma pickup too, so I don't know his name quite yet, but thanks a lot, dude. Ah, at last the sun's out. Now Rich has taken me inside his container for some reason, he hasn't told me yet. Oh, what you got in there? What's that?
That's a 52 TD.
Oh, that's nice. I like the patina on it.
Another Californian car.
Is this yours?
Arizona desert, yeah.
When are you going to get this fella on the road?
Got to get through a few other things first, mate.
Yeah. And you got a peanut.
Yeah. Little Wallace and Gromit van.
Oh, look at that. For you guys over in America who probably haven't seen one of these, this is an Austin A30. What's this? What do they call them with the windows in the back?
Countryman
Countryman.
is what they were sometimes called. This one originally was a van.
Was it?
Because of the VAT position at the time, it was cheaper to buy it as a van and then buy the kit to put the windows in the back seat in separately.
So they did that.
So they did that.
It's fondly known in this country as a peanut. There he is, little peanut. Little cutie.
I thought you were going to saw it.
It was nuts, man. I think I should make the common floor out of this, don't you?
It looked quite funky, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3 mil alley, look at that. Will I get that in the car, do you think? Oh dear.
All the wife's stock. Is that a checker flag one? No, that is spot on.
Thank you.
Oh, loving this.
Swamping around,
swamping around.
Asgood Engineering, ladies and gentlemen. You want any laser cutting stuff done? I'm going to leave a link to their website in the description. But fair play to them boys. Good lads. Okay, I put them on and that fits on there just lovely. Space is just right. It's pretty tight here. You got about a 4mm gap there between this and this. 3 or 4mm, but I think it'd be enough. Now to get this in the right place, I've kind of set this up over here. I put a hub in the disc and run the disc to the outside, and I've laid this bracket in there. I seem to have lost one of these somewhere. Right, I've got a little bit of trimming to do round here to bring this in. Now I've made this only come to this because the 2 bolts are here and I'm going to need the space to do them up, but by the time that's been welded both sides, that'll be plenty strong. Right, I whipped the exhaust manifold off because one of the studs was US and the others weren't very clever. The new bolts are in. I've got the new studs in and I give them a bit of a flatten up. I've got a gasket for them. I've got to connect up the rubbers at the back and we'll be rolling. I want to see what this sounds like with no blows on the exhaust because I want it to be quiet, not too quiet. So I've got the exhaust back on. I put 2 rubber donuts in there, just a normal one there, and then this side, it was a female and a male one, so I could come through the chassis. So I'm just doing little jobs at the moment because for the last few days I've been feeling really tired. Me and Sass are both feeling it and we're both feeling a bit beat up. What I have got to do, this is a Triumph Vitesse radiator and it is kindly donated by... He also gave me this aero screen which was nice. This fits in there just right, apart from this outlet needs to go like that. Not much of a solderer, but what I'm going to do is cut that off there with the hacksaw, clean it up and see if I can sweat it into place. And if I can, then I'll put this radiator in. Then I can leave it running for a bit longer. Get it warm and we can see what we're up against. But you can hear with that engine, it sounds really nice, doesn't it? I'm really excited to see what it goes like. Okay, so that's what it needs to do. Right, as this is going to be a bit awkward to weld flat to flush, what I've done is I've used a 28mm plumbing fitting. I split it down a bit, you see, and then I beat it in there. And that's sitting there like that. That gives me a bit more of a chance to get it soldered in one hit. Right, so I'm going to clean this up a little bit more and then put some baker's fluid on it. Soldering number 3. I've got some of these lead sticks. I got these off my pal in Scotland, Steve Pickering. He gave me these a long time ago and I never got to use them. They're being used now, Steve. Right, it's not brilliant, but I'm going to give it a go like that. Okay, I knocked up a couple of hoses and sat it in there. What I'm going to do down there is make a bit of a scoop, so from the front it scoops up loads of air. This will be the downfall of anything, I think, is the radiator. That's why I was interested in that one that turned up at the weekend. I thought the bigger the rad, the more water, but I'm going to connect the heater up as well. So off this side of the top of the rad, I'm going to be running a tube back round there, and that'll go to a header tank. I'll take it round, I'm going to see if I can find some sort of header tank to put on the back. And there's a cover like that. Because I've moved this back, you'd never know, you'd think that was the original cover. Ever so quiet. So I'm down with Andy at RH Davy Welding Supplies, and all my grinders have died, and I've been relying on old Boschers for years from B&Q and that for about 80 quid. But these boys have been telling me what I've been doing wrong. This is Bob. Tell us about grinders, Bob.
Well, we like Metabo. They're a very good industrial product with a very long heritage. They make particularly good angle grinders. They excel in heavy duty grinders that will last a long time in industrial applications. That crosses over brilliantly into do it yourself.
You know how much I use a grinder, and
I've seen your welding, Brian.
I know.
I know how much you use a grinder. So nice,
It
slim
feels
body.
nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, really low profile gearbox as well.
Is that?
So that's a 900 watt.
What does that mean?
That means it's got a lot of power for a 4.5. A lot of them are
Is
sort
it?
of a 700 or an 800 watt. That's going to really spin out.
And this has got a clutch on it.
So they've all got a safety system. If your material pinches
Yeah.
on the disc, you know, sometimes when you get a little, like, the weight changes on the end of the cut and it pinches up the disc,
Yeah.
that will actually, the clutch will stop it. And the marathon motor means that the actual motor in the grinder is covered in lots of coats of shellac. So you don't get, when you're grinding, you get loads of dust and iron filings and stuff.
Yeah.
That doesn't clog up the motor and burn it out.
Another feature with these is that if you have an interruption in your power supply, and for instance someone unplugs your extension lead, and with normal grinders it's very easy for someone to plug a grinder back
And it'll
in.
just start up.
With these, even with the switch in the on position, it won't start up again until you switch it off and switch it off.
Really?
So
That is a
it's
brilliant
nice
feature.
safety feature there.
I've had that happen to me before, because you go and turn the electric on and off it jumps in the air. So I'm going to have myself one of those, because, you know.
And also, with the Metabo stuff, you get 12-month warranty as standard. But if you register the tool online, you get a full 3 years. Which
Do
is,
you really? Talking of cordless, Andy, what
Yeah.
can you do in the way of a cordless grinder?
we can do a nice slim body one again. They've got the cordless options for the Metabo have a turnable battery as well, so you can, if you've got access problems, you can get that out of the way. So say you're trying to grind on something and you're going through and the battery gets in the way, you can just spin it round out to either
Just
side.
either side. Now, that's
Yeah.
brilliant, isn't it?
And that-
Oh, it goes all the way.
Yeah,
Oh, that's wonderful, isn't it? And what amp hour batteries are these?
that's an 18 volt 5 amp hour, I think.
Interesting stuff. Thank you very much, chaps. Right. Now, Davies has started bringing out their own gear now, haven't you?
It's own branded stuff. Yeah, it's we've been selling it for years, but we just started to put it under our own label now.
Oh,
which
good
is,
stuff. This is
Every
this is
there's
brake cleaner.
no such thing as bad promotion, is there?
No.
Galvy spray, that's really good.
What's this for?
So it's priming. If you want to sort of galvanise anything like a gate or some metal work that you just need to weather protect, it's like a zinc galv covering. But it's
Right.
also weld through as well, so you can weld through prime on that. And here's some
Oh,
Cutting
GT9.
spray.
Ah, yeah,
The
brilliant.
cutting
Thanks,
spray.
mate.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff.
no worries.
That's keeping me going. I like coming down to see Andy.
Yeah.
But I bought a new Metabo today, and I'm really happy to go home and try that. I want to see the cordless ones a bit later, and we'll suss that out a bit.
Yeah.
Get me away from the Bosch and get to the Germans again. Man, I really like these little drills.
So the thing about them, right, is Cobalt. You normally get two types of drill. You get HSS
Yeah.
generally, or Cobalt. Cobalt's tougher, so you'd use it on stainless or hardened steels or things like that. But it tends to be more brittle. Cobalts, if they're going to break, tend to break on the start.
Mhm.
But that negates that flow step. That it almost acts like a little step drill that opens out your pilot for you, and then you can go straight through. But it takes away the inherent weakness of the Cobalt drill.
Ah, right.
So the drill itself is long life, but it's also going to be super fast because you ain't going to pilot and you
And once you wear this out, you can
just sharpen it back to being
Back to a normal drill, yeah,
Cobalt
yeah,
drill.
fancy.
There's no way to rework that flow step, unfortunately. Yeah, quality flats on the shanks. Don't spin around.
absolutely
in your
quality.
shank.
No.
But this is like Ruco is German made stuff. It's
German stuff seems to be the kiddie, doesn't it?
we only sell German stuff pretty much.
Really?
So your 30mm holes,
Right.
we've got a full range of TCT hole saws by a company called JEI.
Yeah.
Now that's a tungsten carbide tip hole saw. It's got a pilot drill built into it, so it centres itself, and then the spring inside that ejects
Push
the
out.
slug. It pushes out the matter that you just cut out, so the media gets chucked out. But that is good for stainless, aluminium, mild steel.
What would one of these sell for?
Yeah, 30mm, you're probably looking at about 38 quid, something like that.
38 quid.
Yeah,
Well, I'm going to put this up against your standard hole saw. I tend to use what's available and cheap, really, which is not
so you're
all-
like on about like almost a starret with an arbor on the
Yeah,
back. that
you
type of
know,
hole
that's
saw.
what I've been using up to now, and they don't they don't really do it. I've got some holes to drill in the shrew.
Yeah.
Now, that's the size. I'm going to also product test this. And we'll see exactly what this does in comparison to a standard.
I think you'll be impressed with it.
Oh, I think I'm going to be buying a set of them.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, mate.
No problem.
Right, I better leave you to your day.
Yeah.
Has Bob gone back upstairs? He said he's been doing a lot of the work on this place.
Yeah, apparently there's cash in the attic that he's looking
Is
for.
there?
Yeah.
So don't forget to get yourself over to rhdavywelding.co.uk.
Cheers, guys.
So I've just popped back into Asgood's to pick up Neil's gasket for his Model T. Is Steve?
There it is.
How you doing, Merce?
Yeah, good, pal.
Lovely job. Those pieces you cut the other day were wonderful, I've got to say.
That's all right, pal.
All worked out?
I'm glad they fit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a problem. But yeah.
So this is a bit of copper, isn't it?
Yeah. Bit of 1mm copper.
1mm copper, and this is for Neil's exhaust manifold. His inlet and exhaust manifold. Look at that.
I hope it fits.
I was just talking to Steve about what he does. Was he into cars or stuff? And he said, "Come with me." And this is what he's building. Can anyone guess what that is? You can see it straight away from the sides. This is based on the old English.
K6, I think it is.
Do you know, I always fancied having one of these phone boxes in my house, but putting a shower in it.
Oh.
You know, so you
Good idea.
you just hop in, have your shower.
Got me
Is this for your
cars.
garden? Is it?
Yeah, it's for the garden.
And what
If you
about the
got-
top?
I think Rich is going to buy an English wheel eventually.
Oh.
To dome the top out.
Dome the top.
Which is all right,
Awesome.
but-
What do you do about the telephones at the top? Looking for original ones.
Yeah, I'll keep my eyes open. If not, I'll have to make an adaptation of my own
Yeah.
and see what I can do.
Anyone's got any of those telephone signs that go at the top? Please send me a message, because Steve could really do a bit, couldn't you?
That'd be good. Yeah, absolutely. Go to a good home, that's for sure.
Saturday and I'm still at it a little bit, but I still feel pretty knackered. But I've been connecting up all the wiring, making sure everything works, and I've had to put a new ignition in, but blower's working and wipers are working. I've just took the rocker cover off and I'm going to start sorting that out. Got to put another cap on it. I tacked these into place the other day. I've only done this one and it's there. It's all doing what it should do. So I'm going to get Daryl to weld these up because it'll make a better job. But I've got to get some bolts for these. I've ordered some. I didn't get all that much done this week, I know, but I don't know if it was burnout or a bit of a bug. But Sassa's the same as well. She's been tired all week, so it's probably a bug. So next week I'm going to get these in and get it all fitted out. Get all the fuel lines in, get all the brake lines in. And get these brakes working. I'm also going to put the radiator in because it's ready to go. Then I should be able to give this a little drive up and down just to see what it does. I've got an elbow for the tank, so I'm going to get Daryl to weld that on, and that means I can get the tank in. This rocker cover, I'm going to weld that cap up there, and then I'm going to cut a hole there and put another cap in. Well, I hope you enjoyed what I did this week, and if you did, please leave me a like and a comment. If you're not subscribed at the moment, please make sure you get subscribed and you won't miss any of what's coming up. If you want to help me out and support the channel, please go over to the tip jar, or better still, go over to my shop and get yourself some lovely Oak Swamp merch. And I will catch you dudes next time when hopefully I'll be feeling a bit better. Hang loose.